So you've got that bottle of olive oil in your kitchen, right? But have you ever really thought about what makes it so special? Well, today we're going to unlock the secrets behind this ancient superfood.
Welcome to Value Vest Daily. This is the place where we dig into all sorts of hot topics related to health, food, and lifestyle.
All right, before we jump in, just the usual quick reminder. This is all for educational purposes, okay? It is not medical advice.
Okay, so where does this whole story even begin? To really get why olive oil is so powerful, we've got to go way, way back. I mean, this isn't just something you pour on a salad, it's literally a piece of human history.
Get this, our relationship with olives goes back an incredible 8,000 years. Think about that. The Minoans over on Crete, they were already making olive oil almost 6,000 years ago. And it's not just food. The father of medicine himself, Hippocrates, he was prescribing it for more than 60 different health problems. And the Roman Empire? Wow. For them, it was everything. I mean, it fueled their diets, lit their lamps. It was a cornerstone of their entire economy.
Yeah, they didn't just see it as food. They had a name for it, liquid gold. And that name, it just says it all, doesn't it? It perfectly captures how incredibly valuable this stuff was to them. And you know what's so cool? Modern science is now looking at it and basically saying, yep, they were right all along. So what exactly is it that gives this liquid gold all its power? To figure that out, we've got to look inside a bottle of the good stuff, high-quality, extra virgin olive oil. And yeah, from here on out, we'll just call it EVO.
Okay, if you look at what's in EVOO, it's mostly fat. About 73% is monounsaturated fat, which is, the good stuff, the heart-friendly kind. But here's the kicker. The real magic, the secret sauce, is hiding in that tiny little 3% slice. That's where you find this incredible cocktail of bioactive compounds. So how do all these things work together? Well, think of it like a 1-2 punch for your health. First up, you've got oleic acid. This stuff is like stable, protective armor for your cells, a literal shield against damage. And then, bam, you've got the polyphenols. These are the antioxidant warriors, your personal cellular bodyguards, and their job is to hunt down and neutralize these damaging things called free radicals.
Okay, so a microscopic battle sounds cool, but what does that actually mean for you, for your body? Well, it all translates into some seriously powerful real-world protection, specifically for your cardiovascular system.
So EVO defends you in 3 really critical ways. First, those polyphenol warriors we talked about, they go to town on oxidative stress. Second, they protect your LDL cholesterol, the bad kind, from oxidizing. And that's a huge deal, because that oxidation is what starts clogging up your arteries. And third, EVO actually helps your body make more nitric oxide. What does that do? It relaxes your blood vessels. The analogy is perfect. It's like turning old, brittle pipes into new, flexible hoses.
And listen, this isn't just theory. The real-world results are absolutely stunning. There's this landmark study called the PREDIMED trial. It was massive, and it found that high-risk people who added EVOO to their diet saw a 30% reduction in major cardiovascular events. We're talking heart attacks, strokes. A 30% drop is it's a huge, huge impact.
And it goes beyond just heart attacks. A huge study out of Harvard found that people who had just a little more than half a tablespoon a day had a 19% lower risk of dying from any cause. That's incredible. It really points to how this stuff impacts our overall longevity.
Seriously, the data just keeps piling up. The science is consistent. It reduces inflammation markers. Check. It lowers that dangerous oxidized LDL cholesterol. Check. It helps bring down blood pressure. Check. It improves the flexibility of your blood vessels. Check. The evidence is just so clear, it's compelling. Okay, so the science is amazing, right? But the really big question is, how do we actually use this stuff? How do we take all this incredible information and make it part of our daily lives? Let's put together a super simple plan to do just that.
All right, first things first, we have to bust a huge myth. I'm sure you've heard this one before. Don't cook with extra virgin olive oil. It gets unstable when you heat it, right? But is there any truth to that? Well, it all comes down to something called the smoke point. That's just the temperature when an oil starts to break down and smoke. And for EVO, it's somewhere between 350 and 410 degrees Fahrenheit. That is plenty high for most of the cooking we do at home, like sautéing or roasting. So the short answer is, yes, you can absolutely 100% cook with it.
So here's your game plan. It's super simple. First, aim for about 1 to 2 tablespoons a day. Second, drizzle it raw on salads, veggies, dips, anything really.
That's how you get the biggest hit of those amazing polyphenols. Third, don't be afraid to use it for your everyday cooking. Sautéing, roasting, go for it. And finally, and this is maybe the most important part, always choose a high-quality, cold-pressed, extra virgin olive oil. That's how you know you're getting the good stuff.
So, what's the big takeaway here? It's pretty clear, right? This ancient liquid gold isn't just some relic from the past. It's an incredibly powerful shield that can help protect our bodies from all the stresses of the modern world.
Hey, if you got some value out of this explainer, it would be awesome if you could help us make more just like it. Please do subscribe, like, and share Value Vest Daily. It really helps us out.
Oh, and hey, one last thing. What should we deep dive into next? Seriously, drop a comment below and let us know what you want to see. We read all of them, and we love getting your ideas. Thanks so much for watching.